I'm on my quest to lose 10 kilos. This got me thinking about the age-old question: what is best, cardio or strength training? My name is Hannes and welcome to Trainerds. After 5 weeks, I had lost 4.4 kilos. This is week 6, and later in the video, we'll see how much I've lost this week. But first, let's dive into today's topic. What should you focus on? Cardio or strength training? It's a tale as old as time, with advocates on both sides shouting why one is better than the other. But better for what? First of all, they are both different kinds of workouts. So you should be more specific with what you want to achieve. Certain types of exercising will be more or less effective towards your goal. Let's start with some of the pros with both kinds of exercising. Cardio. And with cardio, we're talking everything from walking, running, biking, yeah, you know. Cardio strengthens your heart and improves your aerobic fitness. And aerobic fitness means how good your body is to take oxygen and use it to produce energy. Cardio increases your blood flow from your heart. It lowers your resting heart rate. It helps your overall health and can help preventing a ton of cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, strokes, among others. Strength training, lifting weights or simply resistance training help to build muscle, of course. Strength training has also shown great benefits in keeping healthy, reducing risks of diabetes and heart disease, among others. As you get older, having strong muscles will improve your life drastically. And when you grow older, it will get more important, also including some strength training in your life. Both kinds of exercising will have big effects on your mental health, and both serve as a way of losing weight. The question about what to focus on, cardio or strength, often comes when people want to start training and want to lose weight. The go-to answer for most people who aren't that into fitness, counting myself when I started out into that category, is to just go out and start running. That's the go-to weight loss method. Now, the concept of losing weight is rather easy. You need to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. In other words, burn more calories than you're putting into your body. Cardio sessions usually burn more calories than strength training. This much is true. You're usually putting the body through more taxing movement during longer periods of time during cardio than lifting weights. However, building muscle has shown to bump up the metabolic rate in your body for several hours after, meaning you get to burn extra calories when basically doing nothing. And bigger muscles equals more energy needed to them, which also bumps up the calories burned. So cardio burns more calories during the sessions, but strength training burns calories for a slightly longer time. In the long run, I would think they are quite similar. Similar enough that if you pick one specific kind of exercise, you shouldn't get too much FOMO and second guess your choices. As long as you're doing something that makes your body work, I think you're golden. So we're coming down towards the most obvious answer in the world. Should you do cardio or strength training? The answer is, of course, both. For a healthy and strong body, you need a good dosage of both. General guidelines from the World Health Organization recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity every week, and 2 or more days of muscle strengthening activities that work all major muscle groups per week. A question I get asked a lot, and something I wondered about myself in the beginning, was: can you combine cardio and strength training in the same session in the gym? An old misunderstanding was that you would ruin your gains if you did cardio after your strength training. Newer research seems to point to the fact that it really doesn't matter. You won't lose your bicep gains if you're hitting the treadmill after a workout, as long as you're not totally fatigued beforehand and make sure you get the recovery needed. The only thing to really keep in mind is, what's your focus? Doing either cardio or strength first can make the other suffer a little bit because of fatigue. So if you really want to become a great runner, do your cardio first. If you want to have the best possible sets of squats, do the strength training first. don't be too afraid of mixing the two kinds of workouts together. And that goes for me as well. As long as I've gone to the gym, people have told me that getting my pulse up on the treadmill after some heavy strength training will ruin everything. There will of course be extreme cases, like professional athletes that probably shouldn't mix cardio and strength because of the high intensity they put their body under. But I'm not one of those. Yet. And also, remember that cardio doesn't need to be balls to the wall running or biking at extreme pacing. Cardio can also be taking walks. Walking for 1 hour is probably better than running for 10 minutes. Now, I want to discuss something from personal experience. It's about body composition. When I did my big and fast weight loss a bunch of years ago, I remember being super proud of the numbers on the scale. Like losing 41 kilos in 8 months is crazy. But I also remember feeling a little bit sad when seeing myself in the mirror. Like I of course became healthier, but it was like I just shrunk, muscles and all. When I see my shoulders from those images, I just seem tiny and disproportionate. It is kind of a vain thing, I know. I'm bordering body dysmorphia. But I like the feeling of being and looking strong. If we look at me today, I weigh only about 10 kilos more than in those images, but my shoulders and general frame looks much stronger in general. And this comes from building muscles and losing weight slowly. I'm way more happy with how things are going this time around. And during that 40 kilo weight loss, I was really focusing on cardio to lose weight fast. The split was something like 80-20 between cardio and strength training. This time around it's more like 60-40 in favor of strength training. And speaking of weight, let's do a weigh-in for week 6. Today's weight is 127.68 kilos. Last week was 128.41 kilos, so that means a loss of 0.73 kilos, roughly 1.6 pounds. If we count from the starting weight of 132.81 kilos, we have a total loss of 5.13 kilos. That's a bit over 11 pounds. Only 4.87 kilos left to go. I'm over halfway there. Great success. Doing my everyday cardio, like taking walks, can easily get deprioritized during summer. So that is why I need your help, my friends. Or perhaps we can help each other. Starting Monday, a new step challenge will be active. The goal is to take as many steps as possible in the span of 10 days. It will be awesome to have some accountability partners with me. Please join in on the fun. Join the Trainerds Patreon, where I will post the links. Link is in the description, or if you can't be bothered with Discord, add me as a friend on the app Stridekick and send me a message telling me you want to join. You know what time it is? It's time to look at some training highlights from this week. Doing many repetitions in squats is the closest you get to pure cardio when strength training. Damn, the sweat will be flowing. I'm not terribly good at high reps, but I busted out 13 reps on 90 kilos. Felt great. Let's take a look at my pull-up attempt from this week. I can really taste the victory. I think the chin was very close to be over the bar, but I'll need to film it from a better angle to be sure. Just a centimeter or two left until I get a nice clean pull-up. I mean, look at my reaction. I was pretty surprised at how easy and well it went. And the more weight I lose, the easier the pull-up will become. And I have really found it fun to try some more bodyweight exercises. I've always wanted to be able to do a couple of dips, but my elbows has not been able to handle all the weight on them. But I tried them this week. The first one was extremely shallow, and I could probably go a little deeper on all the reps, but I was super happy with this. From not being able to do one without it hurting, to try and do a couple of reps is a big win. So to conclude this topic, cardio and strength training should both have a place in your healthy life. They both give you tremendous health benefits. Don't worry too much about combining them. Do what you find the most enjoyable. The best training is the training that gets done. Keep it fun. And the most fun I have in my life is talking to you, my dear friends. Thanks for watching and keeping me on track with my health adventure. Extra shout out to my wonderful patrons whose support means everything to me. Love you all. If you enjoy this content, now is the time to flex those muscles and hit like on this video. Cardio or strength training? Do both. And together we take small steps on becoming better versions of ourselves. I believe in you because you are awesome. Woohoo!